is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do a reading and then clarify. Just wanted to let you guys know that on my Facebook group, Tarot with Joanna, there is a link there to join us on the 20, I believe it's the 26th. It's the 26th. There will be, we will have a live session, and you're going to be able to get a reading to see what's blocking you. All right. So if you'd like to join us, really hop on there and see what's going on. Okay. Also wanted to let you guys know that if any of these readings resonate with you and you would like a personal reading, feel free to comment or go email me and I will get back to you. All right. So you guys, let's do this. See what's going on. Don't forget to take just what resonates with you and leave the rest, Leo. Two cards for Leo for their highest good, Spirit. Oh, two cards for Leo. Wow. Okay. This is nice. All right. So Leo, you have fogged in. Go slow. Take your time. Really take your time with decisions. Okay, you guys. Take your time with everything that's going on in your life. I feel like, you see my little owl? Isn't that pretty? Okay. So really take your time because I feel like you're really not seeing clearly. Like really go, whatever it takes, go back twice, 3 times to double check everything that you're doing. Okay. Because they're saying that you're not really paying attention as you should. You also have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life in any way, shape, or form. Blessings are coming in for you, which is very nice. You know, I love these cards when these come out, and you know, it's like a open path for blessings to come in, and they are truly coming in. Very nice, Leo. All right, so Leo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo, Spirit, Leo. See what's going on for Leo. This is for Leo for their highest good. One for the current. One for the situation. Oh. One for the past or now. What's hidden? What's the hopes and fears? One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow, that's nice. Oh, okay. So you do have a 7 of Wands here. A 7 of Wands here for the end of the tarot deck, and I feel like you got to really believe in yourself that you can do anything. Okay, guys. I also feel like at times that you get very defensive. They're asking you to really really kind of not feel that way towards people or anything that's happening in your life. Okay, like there's no judgment here. That you're like really in your mind about it being, because you get very defensive about little things, and really try to smooth that out. Okay, really go within and try not to be too defensive about everything. I know in the world that we live in, it's hard to not be like that, but you really got to try. Okay, really try just to have peace within you. And I'm also getting that you need to let other people help you. Like, don't just try to do everything on your own, you guys. Really, there's people that are there to help you. So really, if they offer the help, really take it. Okay. So you start off with the Lover's card, like I said, the Lover's card. The Lover's card is talking about there could be some kind of decision that you're making. You could also be making a decision towards somebody that's very close to you. It's in your mind a lot. I feel like for you to trust the process and everything that's going on. And I feel like you need to have better communication. Okay, really have better communication with everything. For your situation, you do have the Six of Cups here. 6 of Cups is talking about that, you've been reminiscing a lot, thinking a lot about the past. They're asking you that it's okay to look at the past, but to not stay there, okay? Because, it really, a lot of things come up, you know, when we're stuck in the past. You know, we don't want to let go of it at times. And there's also times that you're always reminiscing about things, you know, could have been, should have been, could have done that, you know, stuff like that. I also feel like a lot of you guys also are going through a healing, because right now we're all going through this huge transformation where things are just changing for all of us. You have the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles is talking about there's messages coming through, unexpected messages coming in. So, also feel like there's financial opportunities around you. You could also be learning something new also, or you could be wanting to learn something that's going to make you, that's long term. We'll see what the cards say. You do have the Ace of Swords for the what's hidden. You're going to have a lot of clarity. There's going to be breakthroughs coming in. I also feel like there is some kind of truth here that you should be speaking about. But we'll see. I just feel like you just need some kind of clarity here. You're going to have clarity on everything that's going on in your life. And then you have the Knight of Cups here for the hopes and fears. I feel like you need to listen to your heart, to pay attention to your intuition and follow your heart is what I mean. And be persistent on the dreams that you want to create and do. Okay. You have the 10 of Wands here for the what you need to do now, and the 10 of Wands is talking about you know, really trying to put some kind of boundaries around you. You know, you know, you're doing the best that you can, and you've done all that you can, you know, and it's time to not put so much burden on your shoulders, you know, trying to take on everybody's, you know, problems and pain. You know, you got to start setting boundaries for yourself. Okay. You have the 5 of Cups here for what you need to work on, and the 5 of Cups is talking about that you're still in that mode where you're disappointed. You know, maybe it's hard for you to try new things because you feel like it's not going to work out. You know, something like that is here. And then for the outcome, you do have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is talking about, wow, that you're definitely leaving a lot of these things behind. So you're going on to better times. You're gonna be on a different path. So it's good. Very nice. All right. So Leo, again, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. You have the Lover's card here, and why is the Lover's card here? All right. So with the Lover's card, I do feel like you know, there is a decision that you're trying to make. You know, maybe you're trying to make a decision about money, about your finances. I feel like you know, you really want to establish yourself, to create that strong foundation for yourself, you know, maybe somebody else. And I feel like you're trying to make wise, better decisions here. I feel like you need to be calm about things. You know, I feel like there is some kind of abundance trying to come in for you, because there is, you know, I do feel like you just need to, there is abundance here, some kind of abundance trying to come towards you. So it's good. But I feel like you just need to trust the process on everything. Okay. And I do feel like you are definitely, oh, okay. They're also saying that, I don't know who this is a message for, but for whoever, but, you know, you have a significant other, and I feel like you just want to buy them so much. You want to help them with so much. And I feel like, you know, it's very difficult for you. You know, it's like you're wanting to give them and help them, you know, in some kind of way. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. But you know, you will be able to just really trust the process on everything. I feel like you are definitely going to be making a financial decision. So be aware of that. They want you to have patience for everything. Be calm, you know, try to balance everything, your money, your work, your family, your home, you know, try not to neglect anybody or neglect the things that you need to do. Okay. I feel like you're definitely on the right path, and I feel like you're very divinely guided. You're going to start feeling a lot better with things, you know, things are going to start falling into place for you also, because you do have a star card here. And I feel like there is some kind of fulfillment, like some kind of wish fulfillment coming through for you. It's nice. And then you have the Six of Cups. And why is the Six of Cups here? One more card. Wow. Hold on, you guys. So you do have the Judgment card here. You do have the Judgment card here, and you do have the Four of Cups here. Like I said, you know, with the Six of Cups, I do feel like at times that you guys are going to go through a healing. Some of you guys are going through a healing. A lot of you guys are just reminiscing, being nostalgic, thinking about the old ways and the things that we used to do. Maybe you're thinking about people that have passed, or just, you know, just the memories. I feel like things have changed for you a lot. You know, you're going through this judgment. You know, like I said, we're all transforming to different things. You know, we're all going through these changes, and you are too. You know, you're not the same person that you used to be, you know, 2-3 years ago, or even a few months ago. You know, you've changed a lot, and you're doing a redo right now with your life, doing things better than what you used to. But you still have the Four of Cups here. I feel like a lot of times you're not able to let go of a lot of emotions, you know, a lot of the emotions that you have. I feel like you hold on to a lot, you know, you're still holding on to a lot. You're still remembering the past, you know. I feel like you remember it and you stay with it. And I feel like you need to try your best to really let that go, okay? Because you don't want to stay there, you know, because sometimes there are times when you feel there are times when you're very disconnected and not seeing the opportunities around you. Leo, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Wow. Okay, so like I said, the Page of Pentacles is talking about messages coming in, unexpected messages coming in. And you know what, you guys, I have been having a lot of unexpected messages coming in, and I'm like, wow. You know, unexpected messages, you know, maybe you're, there's also financial opportunities around you. Maybe you're making decisions on it because you still have that here. I also feel like, you know, there's going to be something new coming in, something long, you know, like long term. Maybe it's you that you want to create something long term. I feel like you're learning a lot, also trying to have a lot of knowledge on a particular subject also. Wow, that's nice. And then you have the Ace of Swords here. For what's hidden. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Oh, sorry. This is the wrong one. You get this here. Sorry, you guys. Put this here. And why is the Ace of Swords here? One more card. Wow, look at that. So, all right. So, whew. So with the Ace of Swords here, you know, you're going to definitely see, you're going to have a lot of clarity very soon. If you haven't, you will. I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity. Like, you're going to understand a lot now. You know, it's like I said, you know, we've all grown up now. We're all seeing things clearly, a lot clearly now. I feel like it's time for you to put things in action, your ideas, you know, your dreams, whatever it is. You know, trust the things that you know, the ideas that you want to do, put them out there, okay? Because I do feel like you're going to have a lot of breakthroughs and clear thinking here. You also have the Four of Pentacles here. Like I said, you know, there could be something that you're holding on to, like, and not wanting to let go, which is easily understood because you do have the Six of Cups here. And the Six of Cups is like the past. You don't, for some reason, you hold on to it, and I don't know why, but you're very stubborn on holding on to that past. But you do have the Four of Pentacles here, and then you have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, I'll get with the Four of Pentacles in just a minute. With the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're trying to figure out what's your next step. I feel like there's a decision that you're going to have to make. They're asking you to be very realistic with things, okay? Like, don't give up on your dreams, but be realistic, okay? I also feel like at times you could be confused about what you're wanting to do and what you want to create. And, you know, you really got to take your time and go within, okay, to clear your mind so that you can make better decisions, Leo. And then with the Four of Pentacles, like I said, you know, maybe you're holding back on something. Maybe it's something that you want to create, something you want to do, and you're just like really afraid to create it and do it, and they're asking you right now to try, but really be realistic with everything that's going on. Let go of the past, let go of everything that you're holding on to, and just let go of that fear. They're also saying, okay, let go of that fear. I know it's hard, but sometimes, we just got to take that leap, that chance. Okay. And they're asking you to do that. And that's why they're saying, you're fogged in, you're not really seeing things clearly, and you need to. You do have the Knight of Cups here. And why is the Knight of Cups here? One more card. Wow. All right. So with the Knight of Cups, I do feel like with the Knight of Cups, I do feel like you need to follow your heart and everything that you want to. I mean, I feel like you are. I feel like you are, but I feel like you also need to start trusting yourself, like trusting the decisions that you're making, following your heart, trusting your intuition, stuff like that. Because at times you don't. There are times that you're so busy that you don't stop and clear your energy. You don't stop and find that peace or find that breathing time, to just clear the energy, because you still need to nurture yourself. You have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups together are just like they're telling you, hey, use your intuition. You have it. You have that inner gift, that inner knowing. Trust it. Use it. A lot of times you are very frustrated. A lot of times you can get angry, you can get frustrated, you can get a lot of anxiety, just like not wanting to use it, not having the time, They're asking you to make time because you need to start following your heart, you need to start following your intuition on decisions that you're making, because you are going to start making a decision very soon, but you need to be realistic with everything that's going on. Okay? Be realistic. Then you have the 10 of Wands here. And why is the 10 of Wands here? One more card. You do have the 10 of Wands, and you have the, oh, look, there it is again, that making a choice. Okay, so with the 10 of Wands, you're carrying a lot on your shoulders right now. You're being weighed down by the burdens of everything that's going on in your life, It's time to take it easy. It's time to start putting boundaries. I feel like, you're doing all that you could. So now you're going on this new path. Okay, so just know that. I feel like you just need to start taking it easy, because you also have the Two of Pentacles. But the Two of Pentacles is also about traveling. There could be some kind of traveling. Maybe you're making, maybe you're trying to do so much so you can just be on this vacation, because I know the holidays are coming and everybody wants to travel. Really be careful with all this, okay? Take it easy. It's time for you to start taking it easy. Don't just jump in the car or in the plane and you're very frustrated or have anxiety, because that could just really put you to the point where you're going to be very stressed out, and you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, So really be careful with all that. Really take care of yourself, Leo. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles here. And the Seven of Pentacles is talking about, and also too, they're asking you to really think about all these decisions that you're going to be making, because you are definitely going to be making one very soon. I feel like you're also looking at everything. You're reviewing everything. You really want that material success with the Seven of Pentacles here. And you're just trying to figure out what you want to do next. If you're going to have enough, if you're going to be able to create what you want, they're asking you to have patience, to have diligence, to see things clearly, to really just look at things, really look at things so that you have a clearer way of thinking to make these decisions, because right now you're in your mind about a lot. And really clear your mind, go for walks, get grounded, whatever it is. Really take the time to go within, okay? Because you're busy, Leo, and right now you're going to be making a decision very, very soon. And if it's especially about your finances, you really got to clear your mind. And then you have the Five of Cups. And why is the Five of Cups here for Leo? Oh, wow. Okay. So you do have the Five of Cups here. And the Five of Cups is talking about, really being overwhelmed with everything, feeling disappointed. Maybe there are times that, you feel like things didn't go through, maybe they didn't turn out the way you wanted to, maybe you're just like in your mind a lot. Maybe, but they're asking you to look at the good and not the bad, and also to try to let go of everything that's going on. Okay. Like, because there are opportunities that are around you, but you're just like really seeing it, everything that's broken. Like if you see her, she's got these 5 cups total, right? But up here, the cups are standing, they're beautiful, they're shiny, but down here, they're cracked, and this is what you're looking at. You're looking at all the disappointments, you're looking at all the negative, all the how it didn't go this way and how it didn't do this way. If I make that choice, this is what's going to happen, and you really need to leave that. They're asking you to really nurture yourself, take care of yourself before you start making any of these decisions, because you're in your mind a lot about everything. They're also asking you to stop caring so much about what's going on in your life. Like, stop caring about what everybody is thinking or what they're saying. It doesn't matter, just live your life, live your life, and don't let anybody steal that light from you, because right now you're in a good place. You're busy, you're working, you're bringing in the money, but you're not taking any time for yourself, and you really need to start taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself more, okay? Because it's gonna affect you, and you really need to be careful with that. And then you have the Six of Swords, I mean. You have the Six of Swords here. And why is the Six of Swords here? Wow, look at that. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So you do have the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords is talking about like leaving things behind. You see her. She's not staying where she was. Better times are coming. You're on a new path. You know that you needed to move forward, and that's exactly what you're doing. Also with the Knight of Wands, they're asking you to take your time with things, to not rush into anything, but I feel like you're definitely moving forward, because you have like if you see them, like if you really look at these cards, she's moving, right? She's like, I'm going to get away from here. And then he's like looking back, and he goes, keep going, keep going. We're moving forward. Keep going. Don't look back, that kind of thing. So really don't look back, okay? Because that's what your outcome is going to be. You're not going to look back. You're going to move forward from all this. So it's good. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of creative expression coming through, ideas. I feel like there could also be a new person coming in. I feel like you're going to have a lot of compassion and forgiveness, and you're going to have a lot of love in your heart. And I feel like your cup is going to be very overflowed with a lot of emotions and happiness here. And I feel like it's just all good, but really try your best to clear your mind, because you're going to be making decisions very soon, and they are financial decisions. You're going to have the clarity, and you're going to have a lot of breakthroughs, but you're still going to be like, very busy, and you really need to get away from this past, leave things behind, you guys. We are on a new path. You are on a new path. Okay, guys. So remember, don't forget, there's blessings here coming through also. All right, so Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.